In what they call the holes, Princess Twilight sat in silence, as she said, while realizing the dark truth about her mentor. The one pony she looked up to was a traitor to harmony itself. I can't believe this. I trusted her. Princess Twilight then looked to a nearby mirror with something new growing in her as she gave up all possible things that would make her loyal to Princess Celestia at that moment. King Sombra, Dad! King Sombra appeared in the mirror and said with a sad look,
I am so sorry this happened to you, but you did.
I know what I did, but I don't care. I want out of here, said Princess Twilight while getting up and walked over to his reflection spell in the mirror. Please, Dad, I want to make them pay. I want justice. King Sombra saw what was happening to her at this very moment, so he said as his eyes began to glow.
Be careful what you say about what you say next. Revenge and justice are two different things. I agreed to side with you because you wanted to see good in me. But if you go down this path, you could end up becoming what they made me out to be, a villain. This is a path you might not come back from, and you could end up losing everything you love, everyone who cares about you except me.
Princess Twilight thought about what she was about to lose, and then she said as her eyes began to glow like her father's with dark magic, I know, and I know what I want, and I choose you. Now help me. Lady Zelpha was burning her paper with the future plans for Princess Twilight as she thought they went down the drain when an alarm sounds as she goes out of her room to see guards running towards the lower levels of the Time Fixer's base where the holes were. What's going on? What is the meaning of this? Someone opened up a portal into the holes and let King Sombra in, who's causing a jailbreak, said Rexa, who was with the guards before joining them to riot. Twilight, hissed Lady Zelpha before joining Rexa and the others. They stopped the riot with many of their prisoners either were captured or killed while others escaped along with the one prisoner she had recently put down there. You just made a big mistake, Twilight. You just started the war we've been waiting for. The main six were meeting with the royal sisters, Pyromax and Queen Chrysalis, to talk about the plans for the wedding when Chronica appeared in a flash of light with the Time Ghost soldiers at her side. Princess Celestia, you need to come with me right now. Everyone demanded explanations, but it was too late. Dark crystals began to grow everywhere throughout Canterlot City. What is happening? Is King Sombra back? Asked Princess Celestia, who was surprised at how much damage was being caused.
No, it's not King Sombra,
said Spike as he pointed to a giant dark crystal forming on top of one of the towers, and it took the shape of Princess Twilight's cutie mark. These were happening everywhere in the world as King Sombra said his daughter finally joined him at his new castle he'd hid somewhere very secret, and they went to the top of this broadcast tower for the big event.
You still have one more chance to turn back out of this. I told you I will side with you no matter what, and I meant it.
I know, but I have to do this. No secrets, no more lies, said Princess Twilight before her father creates a magic crystal in the form of a TV camera and mic as she takes the stage. The dark crystal shaped like her cutie mark then suddenly showed her face at the very moment, and every creature who saw these and everyone in the entire magic filled the planet said, Twilight. Most of you recognize me as the Princess of Friendship, but today I shall become the Princess of Justice, said Princess Twilight with a dead, cold face that no one had ever seen her with before. Princess Twilight had made her choice. She decided if justice and revenge are two different things, Then she'd try to walk the line between both to save her family. I speak before all of you to reveal two truths. One, King Sombra was never the villain. A plan to put in place by the one princess we thought of was all on our side was made this lie. She showed them a mind image of the paintings, and then Princess Celestia's current self in Canterlot, who was speechless at this move. If you're listening to this princess now that I'm coming for you, then there will be a reckoning. Oh, and there are two groups of time travelers fighting over free will and fate. The time ghosts and time fixers, who are very real. Soul Forger is one of them. Before I only stood for harmony, but now I stand for the people to bring the truth to light and end all the lies. Even Veronica and Lady Selfa saw this worldwide broadcast, as the Spirit of Time said with a sigh, as a sly grin grew across her face. Well, I knew neither of our group would be secret for long, Selfa, but for an enraged princess of the Shadow Ponies, I didn't see this coming. Both Soul Forger and Princess Celestia stood in a circle as all of the ones they cared about were staring at them, having no idea what to believe, when the two said together, "Oh, great!" To be continued.